This man to my right, who was here a few years ago promoting Kingdom, that was right here on Audience. What a great show that was. We also enjoy his work in the Purge film series, and now you can check him out in Fight World, as he is the host of a 5-part installment travel documentary series that's streaming right now on Netflix. Good to see you, Frank.
Thank you, my friend.
Grillo. How are you?
I'm good. Yeah.
Yeah?
I'm still here.
Now, what you just said that as we went to break, you think Khabib's done with the UFC, you think?
You know, I think if... It's a very delicate situation. You know, he's a hero where he comes from.
Yep.
And a lot of people support him. And
a lot of people think he's a hero for beating the crap out of Conor McGregor too.
Oh, he just didn't beat him up. I mean, he humiliated him. You know, that jaw crank was that shouldn't happen. You know, to a professional fighter.
Right.
Yeah. And listen, everyone knew the level of talent of Khabib, and he proved it. If he would have stayed in the cage, man, you know, and just kind of...
Yeah, you know, but you definitely know this, having been exposed to the world through Kingdom and learning about mixed martial arts and being immersed in that world as you were as an actor. It's difficult to say, get in the mindset to get in the octagon.
Yeah.
Get in the mindset to do to another human being or be prepared to have that done to you.
Yeah.
And then when the bell goes off, just shake hands and, and come back to society.
And having traveled around so much around the world, and to understand how serious someone like Khabib takes his religion, his family, you know, where he's from, and the way McGregor kind of, you know, you poke the bear enough, and you know, it's a visceral, emotional moment. And you lose it. It's like I was saying backstage. It's like a hockey fight. I mean, what's the difference? Well, you know, that's equally as illegal to have a melee on ice.
But I think, as you pointed out, though, the fact that he hopped the fence and now he's into the general public.
He was like a silverback. The way he leapt off of the apron into this, like,
and he's still in the mindset of being in the octagon too. That's the
killer.
thing too. Yes,
a killer.
Right. See, it's not as if he's like, okay, I'm now Khabib, the person again,
it's
and let me
worse.
hop the fence. Right. So he's enraged.
Yeah.
And so, you know, I joked before, like, can we just get past all this stuff, like the stuff being the athletic commission needing to figure out what's going on, the UFC needing to figure out the liability and all of that stuff.
Right.
And as you said, if he had only stayed in the cage, then he would not have all of these legal issues or visa issues hanging over him, right?
Yeah, it's a problem. It's going to be a big problem. I don't know that we'll ever see them fight again. I don't know that we should. I mean, he really made a point of Conor McGregor saying, I'm just too good. He's a far superior fighter. Far superior.
Well, based again on being part of the world as you were for Kingdom, what did you learn of what somebody goes through to get in that mindset, to be in that octagon, Frank?
Oh, people like even me, who I train every day. I'm in the gym every day. I box every day. I do all kinds of great stuff. I don't know. When I would travel around, and I'm with guys in Thailand, Buakaw, who's the greatest Muay Thai fighter. That's what fascinated me. That's why I wanted to do this show. It's like I try to understand what could put a person, man or woman, into this frame of mind where you are willing to risk everything.
You're talking about Fight World, your current Netflix show.
Yeah, I'm just talking about fighters. Like, you know, what makes them do this? It's not money, because most of them don't make a lot of money. So it's something. It goes against almost human nature to want to do that. You know, it's remarkable.
So what do you think? Could you put your finger on
it? I think these people are born with just different DNA than most people. You know, it really hurts to fight, not just to get in there. Leading up to that, the amount of training, the amount of knowledge that you need to have, it's remarkable. And by the way, it's not unlike when you see warriors battle. Navy SEALs or special ops guys, you know, the training that it takes, the risk that they're willing to put their lives in. It's a very different human being.
And how can you put that in the New York Yankees when it counts against the Boston Red Sox?
What the hell happened to the New York Yankees? I can't take it anymore. The Giants, the Yankees, I'm just tired of it all.
That Giants, I don't know if you were able to catch any of the game last night or a little bit, or
I'm done.
I know you're done, huh?
I'm done. I don't know, a Dallas Cowboy fan. That's something.
Oh, my God. Frank Grillo, they will not let you back home. They won't let you back home.
You know what, Rich Eisen? This is my home.
You're in Los Angeles.
I'm a Californian.
Okay, so now you're going to be a LeBron guy? Is that what you're saying?
I am a LeBron. I've always been a LeBron guy. Man, I think one of the greatest athletes of all time.
I agreed.
Yeah.
I agree with
How
you on
could
that
you
front.
not be a LeBron guy?
Chris?
Really?
Look, I like watching LeBron play, but he makes it hard sometimes.
Oh, he's such a specimen.
He is.
Yes,
If you knew
not doubting
anything
all of
about
that.
sports, which I don't, maybe you do, I don't know. I'm just saying, to look at this man, to watch him do what
Not
he does.
doing that.
We
Love
were,
watching him
we
play.
were at the
Great
Lakers'
player.
first media day and the first practice, and he walked past.
Wow.
It had been
Right?
a couple of years since I was in his presence.
Yeah.
Was in the same room, not on watching him play, but
Right.
like actually on the same ground level as
Close
him.
to him.
He is bigger than I remember.
Don't know how you stop him.
I couldn't even imagine.
And
if,
shoulders for days.
yes,
Like,
and I
he's
could not imagine if he wanted to play tight end, what would happen then.
He could do anything. He could be president.
Well, we'll find out one day, won't we? In this day and age, you never know. Frank Grillo here on the Rich Eisen Show. So, Fight World, how did this come about? I mean, because you're a family man, you're an actor. So,
Yeah.
what made you want to travel the world and start learning about warriors and fighting?
Yeah.
And that's
A couple of things.
martial arts.
A couple of things. I love Anthony Bourdain. That's all I used to watch was Anthony Bourdain.
Sure.
Rest his soul. That was kind of the genesis of the idea. And throughout my career, I've traveled around the world, and wherever I went, there was a gym, and I'd go to the gym, and it wasn't the people outside of the gym. It was the guys I learned to fight with wherever I was that kind of taught me the culture of the place for 2 weeks, for a week, whatever it was. And I was like, there's a through line here. There's a brotherhood here. And maybe we could do what Bourdain does, only instead of embedding myself in food culture, I'd embed myself in fight culture. And Netflix loved the idea. And the next thing you know, I was on an airplane.
Next thing you know, you're on an airplane.
Just like that.
Okay. And there's a start bench cut that we like to do here on the Rich Eisen Show, which is a game where I give you 3 choices.
Okay.
You have to start one, you have to bench one, and cut one.
Okay.
Okay? So that's the way we go here. Start bench cut with Frank Grillo.
It's time. Start now. Bench.
Just sit down and be quiet.
Or cut.
Okay. So first one up for Frank Grillo here for your series,
Yeah.
Fight World. You travel the world again to learn about the different fighting styles. Which country did you enjoy most? Israel, Thailand, or Myanmar? You have to start one, you have to bench one, you have to cut one.
Start Israel.
Okay.
I'd bench Thailand. I'd cut Myanmar.
Yeah. Is it has to do with just that whole tight-fistedness?
It's
I don't want to get you in any trouble if you have to go back to Myanmar.
and this is tough, but it's politically what was going on when I was there. It was upsetting, off-putting, and subsequently, what I learned about Israel was so surprisingly uplifting. And Thailand falls somewhere in the middle. Of
No
that.
kidding.
Yeah.
Which food did you like the most?
The
When
food?
when you were there.
In Israel?
Yeah, or just anywhere.
Oh, Israel's food was amazing. The hummus and all the everything was very fresh. Thailand's food was also my favorite. I loved it. I've been to Thailand many times.
Okay.
Myanmar, not so great.
It is what it is.
Maybe it's the British. They colonized the place. It was Burma.
I don't know how many Yelp reviews there are of the places in Myanmar. I don't know how many Yelps there are.
No.
When was the last time you ate fast food? Like literally. When was the last time you ate fast food?
I don't
Frank
remember.
Grillo? Come on now.
I don't eat fast food.
Wait, pizza? What about?
I mean, if my kids are having pizza, maybe I'll take a bite, but mostly I won't.
Man, I need to get that sort of attitude.
Really? Pizza I love it, but it makes me ill.
Makes you ill?
Yeah, that kind of food.
You're from New York, right?
I haven't eaten like that.
You're from New York, are you
I
not?
am from New York. Can you tell?
Frank Grillo from New York City.
Yeah.
Graduate of NYU, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Right? You worked on Wall Street, right?
No,
and then became an
I worked,
actor?
I worked on. I was 20 years old.
You were like Bud Fox.
I'm not like Bud Fox.
And you're saying not eating pizza? What the hell?
Somebody die?
All right, here's the next one for him. Here we go. Start bench cut Frank Grillo. You're father of 3 kids. What's the best fighting style for kids to learn? Jiu-jitsu, taekwondo, or karate? You have to start bench or cut one.
I would have to start jujitsu because it's my thing. I would bench taekwondo, and I would cut karate.
Chop. You chop karate.
I would chop
Why?
karate.
Why is that?
It's very it's laden with katas, and it's for me, it's too much repetitive stuff before the fun things happen, and it's stupid for me to say that, but and I love jiu-jitsu, so jiu-jitsu is my thing.
Okay, so scratch Frank Grillo off of season 2 of Cobra Kai. That's out. That ain't happening.
Son of a gun.
All right, and then the last one, because again, you were here the last time you were here, and I have a beautiful black and white photograph of me in khakis and a button-down shirt with my dog running on the beach.
There it is. There's the photo.
You brought it out of the green room when you were here last time.
It wasn't the dog. The dog is beautiful. Rest his spirit.
Rest his soul, yes.
But look at your arms.
It's not great. I'll be honest with you.
And why are your pants wet?
Well, I'm running in the water.
Exactly right. Why are you wearing pants?
Okay, I got it.
By the way, that I think is outdone only by the framed crossword puzzle in your green room with your name.
Yes.
With your name. I mean, it's a bit much.
Was I 32 across?
You were a clue, Rich.
Yes. The New York Times. Come on, Frank.
I know, and you framed it.
For my parents, they were quelling.
But take it out of the bathroom. At least put it in the green room.
Okay. Well, it's got to be somewhere. All right. So the last one: best place to run with your dog, the beach, the park, or mountains. Frank Grillo.
I gotta.
That's great.
I gotta say the park would be my.
You'd start
Start
the
park. I would absolutely cut the beach for obvious reasons, and the mountains would be on the bench.
Okay. Yeah. Cut the beach.
You should cut the beach, or at least wear shorts. I don't know what to do.
What if I cut the pants?
Cut the pants. Keep the beach.
Oh my gosh. Good to see you, Frank Grillo.
You too, brother. Thanks for having me.
No, thanks for coming on. Congrats on Fight World. Come back anytime you want.
Thank you.
You're local here since you're now a Los Angeles guy. You cut pizza.
I've cut pizza. I've cut New York.
My God.
I have.
What the heck? You cut the Giants?
I cut the Giants. I cut the Yankees. Let's go.
Let's be honest. The Yankees cut you. Hold on a minute. The Yankees benched you. The Giants cut you.
The Giants killed me.
I know. Frank Grillo, check out Fight World on Netflix right now.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.